Hello everyone! Welcome back to Day of the Tentacles Remastered, the most beautiful of games that we begun playing last week. So, what did we get up to last week? Well, we went on a firm exploration of the past with Hoagie, and once we'd done a few little bits and pieces with him, we swapped back to dear old Bernard here to explore the present, which is precisely where we are now. Now, at the end of the last episode, we'd made a little plan that we were going to speak to Nurse Edna, so let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Hello there.
Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
So I really like the fact here that she's making a reference to the wonderful Manic Mansion, possibly the most difficult game I have ever tried to play, but also really good fun.
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
How's Dr. Fred doing?
Well, he's still upset about the family financial situation, seeing that it's his fault and all. But he seems a lot better now that he stopped sleepwalking.
How did he wreck the family finances?
Well, we should have made millions on the computer game they made about us. But the resident genius locked the contract in the safe in his office and forgot the combination.
Ooh, interesting. She is giving us a lovely clue here to where we might be able to track down $2 million. Funny that she should do that when that's exactly how much we need for a diamond.
How did he manage to stop sleepwalking?
He stopped sleeping. Fred drinks a lot of coffee. Me, I only drink decaf.
Sounds like my life. Coffee.
What's wrong with sleepwalking?
Ordinarily nothing. But when Fred sleepwalks, he remembers the combination to the safe. I'd find him in the office, opening it, screaming like a cat in the oven, and slamming it again. Something about what's in there really scares him. Unfortunately, I was never able to catch the combination since he works it so fast.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
Are those xenophobe crystal matrix monitors?
They sure are. They're so clear you can see the fleas on the bedroom walls. Don't touch.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I'll let you get back to what you are doing.
Come back any time, you big hunk.
Okay, well, that was a rather fabulous conversation. So, this has led us into a few little things. Number one, Nurse Edna has just given us a hint to how we can get the money. It's in the safe. Number two, she's told us a way that we might be able to get into the safe, i.e. Dr. Fred knows the code, and if we give him some sneaky decaf coffee, I'm sure we could put him to sleep. Funny. We've got some decaf coffee that we tracked down in the kitchen. Okay, however, she has also said that if we just let him go and do it, he's going to do it so fast we won't be able to see him. How? How might we be able to slow him down, do you think? Well, funny you should say that, because there's this whole magical setup here. I'm pretty sure we could record him and slow the video. Now, if only Nurse Edna wasn't here. Something we should have to work on, I imagine. Right. Ooh, news time! Frou-frou emeralds stolen, circular prints left behind. Whoever could it have been? I wonder. So, let's continue exploring, even though we know about that wonderful situation, and we'll see what else we can find, shall we?
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
Wow, way to sell yourself, Bernard. Oh yes, I just broke into your house. Wonderful. Although I do have to take the moment to point out, look guys, look, it's a hamster! What kind of channel would we be with hamster in our name if we didn't get excited over those? Oh, he's so cute with his little big eyes and oh, love it.
So you gave up the crazy military commando thing?
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No. No. They mean a lot to me. Sometimes I think they're the only friends I've got.
Well, that's quite sad.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
Oh yes, I wonder what that could have been.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
Are all your hobbies this fascinating?
I don't have any other hobbies. These stamps are my whole life. If anything were ever to happen to them...
How are the folks?
Well, Dad's in the basement doing an experiment. Mom's in the next room spying on a honeymoon. Ted's in the front yard.
Holding up a bowl of lard?
Well, it's a bird bath, actually, but it rhymes better your way.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Right, well, it was lovely to meet you. Say, wouldn't it be funny if something were to happen to those there stamps?
Hey, want to see a neat trick?
Sure.
Neat, huh?
My Pony Express stamp. You ruined my Pony Express stamp. Not to mention 5 years of therapy. Get out of my room.
Jeez, what a grump. He should really try to find some outlet for those negative feelings.
Nice job, Bernard. Okay, well, we have managed to get ourselves a stamp as well as the stamp album. Marvellous. Now, it would be only fair to try and give the chap back his stamp album, now that we've, ruined his day.
Get out of here.
We can do it. Here you go.
Hey, you fixed it. I guess I can forgive you now.
Sometimes I do stupid stuff and I don't even know why, as if my body were being controlled by some demented, sadistic puppet master.
Well, we all feel that way sometimes.
A wonderful reference to the fact that, Bernard, you are. Wahaha, look at us go. Anywho, let's look at the hamster. Isn't he a cutie?
He's reading the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, he's a smart egg. Do you want to come with us, Mr. Hamster? Yes, you do! Yay! I got myself a buddy! Right, what else can we do? So, let's have a little look at this computer. In the original game, playing this computer would unlock Manic Mansion.
I've got one just like this packed away in the garage.
I wonder if that is still the case.
Hello, little computer. I respect you, even though you've only got 64K of memory.
Oh, it does! How absolutely magnificent! Anyway, I'm not going to try this today because it's a whole game in itself and, that would just get a little bit inception-y. But, really neat! I love the fact that it's in there.
Jeepers!
You never know, maybe if there's some demand, we could return at some point in the future and have a little look. Although I warn you, hardest game ever. Right, we went the wrong way around that corner. These are the stairs I meant to go up. The arrow should have been a giveaway, huh? Up to the attic with us. Okay, this is a little bit, creepy. Oh, and back down we went. Back up we went. Right, let's have a little look around. Let's have a little look around. What is up here? Can we go through this door? We can indeed. Marvellous. Right, doesn't seem to be anything in this room for us to explore, so onwards. Into this lovely room here. Ooh, a bed.
It's not exactly the Ritz.
No, it is not. Should we use it?
No time for that now. I'm saving the world from Purple Tentacle.
I mean, you say that, but how many beds has Hoagie used already in this here scenario? Out onto the roof. Lovely. And would you look at this? We've got a pulley and we've got a pulley crank. Now, I wonder if we can't steal that. Yoink! Now, it's not as if we know somebody who is busy getting a flag made, but you never know, that might be useful for them. Okay, down the chimney, and we've done our full exploration with Bernard. So, I think it's about time we begin... Oh, actually, yes. We begin grabbing this. That thing that we found before. And, actually, scratch that. One place we haven't looked is outside. Oh yeah, outside. Outside the mansion. Let's have a little look around. Beautiful. There's a mailbox. Now, we learnt before that you can often find things in mailboxes, nothing in this one. However, what have we got here?
I guess not too many birds bathe in the evening. He looks like a tall, mummified Dr. Fred.
Ooh, lovely. Just what life needs, right?
Hey, Ted. Talkative as ever, eh, Ted? Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. Well, I'd best be on about saving the world.
I do love how there's the whole theme of, like, every time zone has the dead, mummified relatives. It's just adorable. Now, what have we got going on over here? We've got a wash me car and a chap in a ski mask.
Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
I love that he doesn't even stop trying to break into the car.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
Wait, isn't that my car? Isn't that how I got here?
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
I don't see your keys in the car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
Here, perhaps these are your keys.
Where? Gimme. Hey, thanks, pal. Keep the crowbar.
Thank you, masked man.
What sort of person would carry around this many keys?
So, we have managed to swap
It must be one of these.
our set of keys for a crowbar. Just what my life has always needed. Absolutely magnificent. Now, yes. What I was getting to is that we've just about explored everywhere for the first time in this here scenario. However, now we have a crowbar. I wonder, could we get that dime out of the ground? Well, looky here. We certainly could. Perfect. And we all know where needs a dime, so let's continue up the stairs, Bernard. Quick one. Was it this room? Yes, I believe it was. So, let's go here. Gum with a dime stuck in it. Okay, that was gross. Bernard, why did you do that? Blech. Anyway, now we have that other dime that we were after, so let's see if we can make some more progress here. How that guy didn't wake up, I have no idea, but he still looks like he's snoring.
Ew, it's soaking wet.
I appear to have a sweater.
My grandma gave me one like this for my birthday.
Lovely. Now, you were saying it's soaking wet. Whatever could we do to dry it? Well. There was a dryer in that room back there, but I believe the dryer will require some form of payment, will it not?
That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
I wonder what would happen if we were to nudge it. Oh my! Okay, so yeah, this crowbar is super useful.
1968? 1974? Ooh, 1977.
We're rich! Okay, so, now we're rich, let's go to the dryer! Magnificent. Isn't this what you thought you'd be joining me for today? You know, stealing jumpers, stealing coins, and combining them to do a dryer job. I thought so too. Okay, in we go. Lovely job, dryer, right. First things first, sweater into the dryer. Good job. Next things next. Set the quarters into the dryer. This may take us a while.
Whew.
Ah, look, it's going round.
It's sort of hypnotic.
I agree. It's quite peaceful just watching things chuntering round in circles. Right. We will leave that to, get dry. Sounds like a good idea to me. And, yeah, let's have a little think about where we need to go from here. So. I think we should do some flushing. And by flushing, I mean transferation of stuff.
It's from George's hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
I mean transfer of stuff between lovely Bernard and the lovely Hoagie. So, here we go.
I'll just run to the Chronogon.
There's something in the Chronogon.
Yay! Now, let's keep doing some flushing.
I'll use the Chronogon.
The nice thing is that even if we flush something to him and it turns out he doesn't actually need it, we can always get it back. So, yeah, no real harm, is there? Right, now we've sent a couple of bits across that I have a feeling may be useful. Now, back in Hoagie's world, I think it's time we continue. I don't know about you, but there's plenty that can be done. Now. One thing we do need to do is to get access to the wonderful Laverne. Now, some of you may have noticed in the cut flashback thing in the previous episode that Laverne was stuck in a tree. Now, funny you should say that. Look, this is a tree.
Kumquats.
Now. This tree is of course a bit smaller at the present, but it grows. Now if only we could get this tree chopped down, Laverne might be freed. That's how it works, right? And however could we get the tree chopped down? Well, if we got out some red paint and we painted the tree, suddenly, the tree looks like it's a cherry tree. And weren't we having a little conversation with our friend George Washington earlier on about how he was like the master of chopping down cherry trees? Why, I believe we were. Now, let's see. Do you think we can get him to chop him down? Let's give it a try. Over here. Hello there, George.
Excuse me. Yes? I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
Rude. Well, we can play a little bit harder than that if that's what you want from us, George.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother. Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this.
Voila! You're quite a man. Yes, I know.
And hey presto, we have access to Laverne. Now that was quite magnificent. May I just draw attention quickly to the wonder that was Hoagie's hat, which sort of bounced into the air and then avoided the axe and then fell back perfectly on his head. It's almost like he planned it. Anyway, we've got access. Should we go see her? I think we should.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
Okay. So, unfortunately, lovely Laverne here seems to have got herself stuck in, what appears to be prison. Okay, so the only item she has is the scalpel, her first starting item, and I think the first thing we should do is have a little chat to some of these lovely people. It's almost like they look familiar. Could they be Edisons?
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating.
Okay, she doesn't want to chat. How about you?
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating.
He's not so keen either. What about you then, lovely old man?
Dr. Fred, is that you?
What? You're nuts. There hasn't been a Fred in the Edison family for 200 years. The last Fred was such a shame to the whole family, not to mention the whole human race.
Well, who are you then?
I'm Zed Edison. That's my wife Zedna, and my son Ved.
Nice to meet you. Where am I?
You're in the ancestral home of the once proud Edison family. We were once the masters of this house, just as humans were once the masters of Earth. Now we are the servants, the pets.
And not very good at either one, I might add.
Oh, get bent, you overdressed nightcrawler.
I love the tentacles, they're so funny.
How do I get out of here?
If I knew that, do you think I'd be here?
What's this about a human show?
It's a degrading farce. That's what it is. These slimy tentacles put humans in humiliating little costumes, do sickening things to their hair, and then force them to parade their ridiculous talents in front of unqualified judges who are paid off weeks in advance.
Didn't get in, eh?
They said macrame wasn't a talent. Pointy-headed goons.
I heard that.
I'm tired of talking now. It's been a long day, and I'm only human.
Right, well, I'm guessing, obviously, we can't just bust our way out, can we? Yeah, looks a bit painful. So, what are we going to do? Well, let's have a little chat to the tentacle guard, see if we can't convince him that we are, in fact, wonderful, and to let us out.
You who, Mr. Tentacle Guy?
What?
I mean, with an opener like that, would you not want to let me out?
Get me out of here! This is a violation of my rights.
Rights? You're a human. You don't have any rights.
Bathroom, doctor, the two options.
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh, sit. Stay. Good boy.
Oh, I love that. Sit, stay, good boy. Anywho, we have been left alone, which is all we really needed. Let's have a little look around and see what we can do.
I still don't understand how they can eat through a sucker.
Fair point, fair point. This Laverne's a smart egg.
Licensed to treat tentacles for the betterment of the tentacle race. Licensed to euthanize humans for the betterment of the tentacle race.
Ominous.
I shouldn't. He paid a lot of money for that.
Yes, clearly. Paid money.
They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver.
Cool, how disappointing. Learn some anatomy.
Oh, I've got plenty of those at home.
Well, let's try and go out and see what we can do. Well, we've made it this far. I do notice a sneaky tentacle guard there who is going to catch us sooner than I would like, I expect. How far can we get? Okay, we can make it slightly far. What else have we got knocking around? What's in here? Ooh, meanwhile...
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening. Like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up. Like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days. Like...
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir.
That's good. Now, let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Haha, the dirt behind your suction cups. Now that is just gross.
It has 3 settings: cook, jet defrost, and mutilate beyond recognition.
Lovely. Just how I want to heat up my food.
It says medulla oblongata.
Well, that's a sneaky little reference there. I quite enjoy that. Oh, would you look at that? By the power of time travel, it's almost like those 900 and however many we put in coins back in the present day have shrunk and caused the sweater to keep going for that long. You'd think if the sweater was going for that long, someone might have, come along and stopped it, but...
Ooh, cute.
Apparently not. So we now have a teeny tiny cute little sweater.
It shrunk to doll size.
And what else do we have going on in here? Anything we can use? Doesn't seem to be anything in that cabinet. We've checked the dryer. What's over here? Just the broken washing machine, which still seems to be broken.
It's busted up good.
Yeah, I don't think laundry was really the priority of the Addison family now, was it? What about this?
They may be oppressive and power mad, but at least the tentacles recycle stuff.
Okay, well, there's that. We could go up to the roof. Anything else over this way? Ooh, a rather lovely blue tentacle. Now he looks glorious. Lucky he's looking the other way, isn't it?
Hi, I'm
Ooh-wee, you are one ugly human.
Excuse me?
Man, I'm not kidding. You are just about the homeliest Homo sapien I've ever seen.
Well, at least he didn't want to throw us straight back into prison.
Thanks. You ain't so hot yourself.
I never said I was, but sheesh, have you taken a look at yourself lately? I mean, your hair alone is gonna give me nightmares. Not to mention your teeth, your clothes, your one eye that's bigger than the other.
Gee, how much worse could I get?
Not much, unless there were two of you.
I guess I'd better just go shoot myself then.
Oh, you don't have to do that. We have staff here that can do that for you. The doctor monitoring the human show, in fact, is a specialist in the field.
Human show? Hot dang, sign me up.
Sorry, humans can't sign themselves up, no matter how ugly they are. Go ask your owner to sign you up. Ask him to sign you up for a haircut while they're at it.
Wow. Okay. Right, let's have a little look at what's going up here on the roof. So, there's a flag, a crank box, and a pulley. I don't think we can get through these windows. They look suspiciously like they're filled in with glass. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get through those. Okay. Well, if we wanted to do any shenanigans with the flag, we would need a crankshaft. Now, it's rather lucky that somebody's picked one of those up, haven't they, Bernard? So, we need to see if we can make it to the Chronojon.
Hold it! Humans aren't allowed to roam free here. I'm taking you back to the kennel.
And the answer is no, we can't.
I wish I had some sort of tentacle disguise.
Oh, Laverne, it's almost like you're prompting us on what we need to do. A tentacle disguise. How sensible. Now, how are we going to go about getting one of those? I have a cunning plan. A cunning plan? A cunning plan indeed.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
I have to go to the bathroom.
Ha, that's a good one. Imagine a human using a bathroom. Come on, let's take a walk. Okay, human, do your business.
Marvellous. Now, we are outside. Now, the magic of being outside is that we can go all the way over to our fleshy Chronojon. Magnificent. Now, it's not like we've got much that we need to do out here, but we can transfer items, and that is the important part. Now, how are we going to get ourselves a tentacle disguise? Well, I seem to recall someone was trying to decide on the design for a flag back in the past. Funny, if we sent this design to Hoagie, I reckon we could get them to build it. Now, assuming that Hoagie successfully succeeds at that, we are going to need the crankshaft in order to get it down, so we'll have that from you. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Things are looking like they're in progress. Is there anything else here that we think could be of use? Well. I'm sure these items will come in handy, so let's sneakily send a few bits and pieces over. Do some organisation of the inventory. Okay. Ah, the hamster. Can you flush him?
I don't think I can put that in the Chronojon.
Aw, that's so sweet. Protecting the hamster. Right. Now, back to Hoagie. Been a bit all over the place this episode. We've visited everyone. It's quite nice, you know, bring some balance. Time travel for days. Now, let's see if we can't get my plan to work. We need to go upstairs, round the corner, to the lovely lady who is sat making flags. Up we go. Now, she was in this room? Yes, she was. Now, if we stick this here tentacle chart onto the table. Would you look at that, guys? Would you look at that? Oh, it's perfect. Now, thanks for those 2 seconds of your time, Hoagie. Quick, back to Laverne. Okay. Come now, Laverne, let's go try and get you a disguise. In we go.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
It's about time.
I love the way he's got this, like, portable chair that just, like, floats around with him at all times. Magnificent. Now,
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Again?
I would think he'd be a bit suspicious that I've been sick twice in like 10 minutes, but luckily for us, he's taken us to the doctor anyway. And the doctor's gone because he's at the human show, so free reign we have. Now, we've got to sneak through here, sneak to the fireplace. Well, I suppose we don't really have to sneak since the blue tentacle doesn't seem to care about us wandering around. But here we are, we're up on the roof. Now, luckily for us, we've got the crank from dear old Bernard in the past of this event, but present of everything else. And now, if we give that a little twiddle, and hey presto guys, we have ourselves a tentacle flag. Yoink! Yoink. Now. I wonder. Aren't we gorgeous? We're like a proper tentacle. You'd never know any different. And even better, we've got opposable thumbs and like digits, which the average tentacle does not. Marvellous. Now, by my reckoning, I can just bimble around. Oh, look at this! A bimbling. How great! Should we go see what's upstairs?
Stupid tentacle.
We fooled him, Laverne, we fooled him. Ooh, look at this. A candelabra.
How decorative.
And a time capsule.
It's a dented old can. There's a plaque here about it. In commemoration of the Constitutional Convention, interred by Thomas Jefferson, A.D. 1790. Run over by a plow, A.D. 1795. Sorry about the dents.
Interesting. So, we know exactly where that is being put together, and it's back in Hoagie's time. So, we can make a fair guess at what's going in it. Based off what they put in it, which at the moment I believe is just that log that Thomas Edison has, but I'm sure we can change that to something more useful. Now, what have we got in here?
What an interesting mannequin.
Interesting, you say? Could we use him for anything?
I almost killed myself on a pair of those once.
Let's be having those. Yoink! And a velvet rope.
It looks quite happy where it is.
Fine. Well, what about this? Can I have this? Oh, this is quite fun, the disco vibes we've got going on, isn't it? Now, what if I were to put some roller skates on you? Ta-da! Now he can move. Do you think I could make him my mummy for the human show? Off you go! Whee! I think it's it, guys. We're going to enter the human show. Now, we just need to return to Blue Tentacle in a few moments to get ourselves the little entry thing done. That's what he told us before when we wanted to enter ourselves, so we'll do that momentarily, but for the moment, let's see what else is up here, shall we?
Great Scott! You're purple,
Yes?
Oh, it's purple!
Well, don't you just look good enough to eat?
What's that supposed to mean? You're not a human sympathizer, are you?
Why, yes, I'm a firm believer in human rights.
I'd almost think you were serious. You know, I'm working on a way to get rid of the humans once and for all.
So, what are you plotting?
I'm building a shrinking ray, which I can use to shrink those pesky humans out of my sight for good.
Nothing like telling us your entire plan.
If you'll excuse me, I've got something in the oven.
Anyone I know, eh?
Well, this has been, like, great and all, but I'm gonna leave now. Let's see what's further round, shall we? Okay, nothing too exciting knocking around here. Ooh, trophies and a dinner certificate.
Dinner for two at Club Tentacle. Dang, it says tentacles only.
But Laverne, you are a tentacle now.
I can't, it's behind the glass.
The only way to get our hands on any of the goodies up here is going to be to enter the human show. I guess that means we know what we need to do. So, let's go downstairs and see if we can't get ourselves some tags for our gorgeous human to enter the human show, shall we? He's just sat there at the moment. Doesn't look like he's going to do much good. Ooh, that was a door there as well. Is that the doctor's room? Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure it's the doctor's room. Yes, it is the doctor's room. Brilliant. Well, we don't need that anymore. So, yes. Onwards. Let's get ourselves those tags. Now, what do you think of us now?
Hello, I'm a tentacle. I'd like to enter my insignificant human in the show.
Oh my, yes, of course. Take these tags and put them on your human and have them wait on the bench in the lobby. Entrance will be judged in 3 categories: best smile, best hair, and best laugh.
Thank you, fellow tentacle. Unlike humans, you have been very useful.
Oh, thank you. Believe me, it was my pleasure. Yowza! That was one good-looking tentacle.
Oh, it's funny how you think we're beautiful now, isn't it? Huh, I don't know. Anyway, best hair, best smile, best laugh. Right, well, we're gonna need to do something with you then, Mr. Mummy, aren't we? Because at the moment, you're not looking like you're gonna win. So, first things first, name tags. What are we gonna call you?
Well, that's the spirit. Everyone's raring to go. Let's get this show on the road.
Ooh, we're straight off. Okay.
Ah, here it comes, my finest hour.
Well, we're gonna have to win against you, aren't we? So, what can we do? We don't seem to have anything much in here at this present time, which we can use for hair, or a smile, or a laugh. So, let's just, continue on. Ooh, look, a kitty! A kitty.
He was scratching his back on the fence, I think.
Now I wonder indeed.
This ought to be good.
Look at him go! Poor little thing. We've built ourselves our very own skunk!
Gee, I hope that's not lead-based paint.
I mean, yes, that is also true. Anyway, something that we can do now that Laverne is, of course, a tentacle, is we can have a little bit more freedom when flushing items around. Now, thinking about gathering bits for the best hair and the best laugh, send that scalpel to Bernard, and you know who's got a great laugh? Why, yes, it's Uzo the clown, that little bastard that knocked us over before. So, what if we were to get some revenge? Yeah! Yoink! I'll be having you. And if we send you over that wonderful box of laughs, we sent you over to Laverne. Magnificent. And Laverne, let's go back inside, let's find ourselves our little buddy upstairs and see if we can't, fix a laugh onto our friend. The wonderful mummy, the future winner of the human show. We should name you really, shouldn't we? We can't just call you Mummy. Doesn't seem like a very fitting name, although it is exactly what your name is on here. We've got Harold. Oh, and the other 3 are just called contestants, so at least you're beating them, eh? Right, box of laughs. Ah, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what are we going to do about getting you some hair and some teeth? I've not spied anything in this time zone that can help us out, but I'm sure we could find something else. So, let's go into the past. As you do, just casually pop around and see what we can do. Now. We have the textbook here. The textbook from our dear pal, Bernard.
The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. I bet this would work better than a sleeping pill.
Now, sounds pretty boring to me, and we've previously met our dear pal here, Mr. Horsey, who we know has the best teeth ever. I wonder, what would be to happen if we were to put him to sleep?
Ahem. The LALR compiler is constructed by the following method. First, develop a rigorous elective grammar. If the elements have NP completeness, the crunchy factor can be ignored. Blah, 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 blah. Whoa.
Perfect! Now, as you can see, he's a very good horse who takes his dentures out before he goes to sleep. So, I'll be having you, yoink, and I'll be flushing you over to Laverne. Present! And while we're at it, spaghetti. Spaghetti, you say? Doesn't spaghetti look kind of like hair? Right. Before we go and apply those to our humans, I think there's just one thing we need to do while we're here with Hoagie. Quick, in here, now. Now. We have picked up this wonderful left-handed hammer. Wouldn't it be funny if we were to, swap it with this hammer? Yoink!
Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
I have, so many comments right now. Firstly, how do you keep a cappuccino in your pocket and, not spill it everywhere? Secondly, how was it still steaming? Was it you prepared it in advance and then waited for the perfect moment, but you'd have to keep preparing them in order to make sure they were constantly steaming? Thirdly, of course, the important one is that if we now go back to Bernard, we've noticed that the statue has changed. It's become the other way around. Meanwhile...
Soon all the power of the heavens will be mine! All mine! If only we had some nasty weather!
Ben Franklin out there doing his bit to, try to create electricity! Or to capture electricity with his kite, anyway. Either who, we shall leave that here for the moment, and we shall head back to Laverne. We've got some hair to make, and, a smile to create. Now... let's see how beautiful you look, Mr. Mummy. Oh, I think they suit you. What a glorious smile. Now, hair. Wet soggy noodles. Magnificent. Now, it's looking a little bit, sloppy. I wonder if we couldn't just, tidy those up. Oh my! You look as good as Harold. And a snack for Laverne. Always winning. Now, we haven't actually had a little chat to any of these contestants yet.
Nice outfit.
Don't bother. You'll just get beat like the rest of them.
Ooh, rude. Well, it looks like Harold's the only one that wants to talk to us. Let's see if we can't scout out the competition a little bit.
Howdy.
Oh, look. Red, white, and blue. Is that Luke coming back in again?
Wow. Harold's a bit of a bitch then, huh? So, you know what happens to people that are mean about my tentacle outfit? Oh yes, oh yes.
Oh, Harold, that's gross.
What are you babbling about?
You really should have told the judges if you weren't feeling well.
Oh, ick! Now, how did that mess get in there? I think I'm going to be sick.
Someone in here not feeling well?
I was feeling fine until I saw that.
Is that your regurgitation?
No, I'm an healthy human. Didn't you just say you thought you were going to be sick? That's just a figure of speech.
Do you realize you could have infected the whole show with human influenza?
But I just got all my shots.
You're a good-looking human, Harold, but you know the rules. You're out of the show. What a mess.
Kaboom!
I hate cleaning up after humans.
That's one way to take out the competition now, isn't it? Right. Let's see if we can't now win this thing, shall we? Sneak our way into the judging area.
And so I said to her, that's not my suction cup.
You think that's funny? Listen to this.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best hair?
Oh, all right.
Ha! I love these ones. They like schlurable sideways instead of like hopping.
Wow, that's the best hair I've ever seen on a mummy.
Thick and full.
And juicy.
The mummy wins.
Agreed.
Yay! 1 point to us! Right, 2 more rounds to go.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best smile?
Oh, all right.
Over we go, over we go. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
I like the quiet one with the big teeth.
There's nothing in the rules about them being white.
First place goes to the mummy.
Agreed.
Yay! Round 2 goes to us. Now, final round. Let's do this.
Hey, when are you guys going to judge best laugh?
Oh, all right.
Can we take it? Can we take the full trifecta and win the award?
Okay, who's got a joke?
Hey, I just flew in from Baltimore, and boy are my suction cups tired.
A classic.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
It's amazing how the mummy can do that without moving his lips.
I say we give him first place.
Agreed.
Well, that makes him best of show.
Let's go congratulate him.
He is very well preserved.
I'll miss his laugh.
It's time to give him his winnings and start packing up. We gotta get this whole show to Baltimore by Thursday.
Yes, our work here is done.
Yay! I vote this is a big success. We're the winner!
Well, Ted, this is where we part ways. You've certainly helped save humanity. Even though you've been dead for thousands of years, I think you're my favorite Edison.
Well, on that emotional note, guys, we have won the human contest, and I think we'll leave it there for today. If you do want to leave a like on the video or subscribe to the channel, that would be absolutely magnificent. Until next time, folks, thank you and goodbye!